Right, nap time woodworking take 2. We're going to put us straight on a clock because baby has just been fed, she's asleep, grandparents looking after her, and my wife needs a desk. There will be nothing pretty about this. We're going totally hack and slash as fast as I can make my wife a desk because she's lost her office currently because of the baby, and we need to reinstate some of that privacy for her so she does not lose her mind. Going to go with bed slats. More bed slats. I'm thinking boxed outside frames for the legs and some random piece of sheet good. Melamine, plywood, MDF, I don't really care. It'll be literally 2 legs, top, maybe a brace, and pocket holes, of course. Break out the 720. Let's hit it and see how quickly we can do this and if we can do it before my daughter wakes up and starts demanding some attention. And as this is going to be a quick hack and slash project, I'm also using the onboard mic and we're using one lens. Looks like our depth is going to be 600, about 2 feet. And for the height, standard 900-ish, so we'll take these down to about 850.
Anyone else see a problem of making a sitting desk at 900 mils or about 3 foot? Yeah, let's think about that and keep an eye out.
870 plus the bottom plus the top, yep, that's great. Mitre saw. Where the hell did that go? Ah. There it is. Now it seems counterintuitive, but if you're trying to work fast and efficiently, put your tools away. When you're not tripping over things later, that couple of seconds is worth it.
And while I won't say I was absolutely perfectly clean with this build, I think I did pretty well at keeping the workspace clean and efficient while going through, and that certainly does help. So efficiency really is the whole key point of these nap time builds. And using stop blocks not only makes you faster, but it also means that all 4 of your legs will be the same length and hopefully square when you put them together.
Alright, Cutskis, how are we going? Bang on 20 minutes, including filming time. Right, very simple pocket holies.
So normally this setup works really well with the pocket hole jig, except that this time it didn't. You'll notice little dust bits flicking out at the end because I had a blockage, and I didn't notice it until basically the project was finished.
Twisted like a mofo. Alright, that one's going to need a bit more persuasion. This one should be okay. We'll do it first. Oh, a little bit as well. Yep, you get that.
So for the slightly twisted ones, I could just break out the corner clamps.
It helps. Not perfect, but it helps.
But for the other end, I'd need some more drastic measures.
Alright, no more mucking around. Let's break out the big boy. Let's get you off this. So here's my problem. That twist in there, it's maybe 5mm. So I need to pinch here and try and correct it. Spread up. Hey, I think that worked. So, I've got the twist out by putting a spreader up there. That now lines up nicely, and this one down here clamped normally, and pressure that way. Let's see if the pocket holes can hold it. Alright, see what happens. Not bad. Not bad. The whole frame's still got a bit of a twist, but hopefully we can get that out. Nice. Right, not doing myself any favours. I took one look at that and went, that's not right, that's way too high. Measured the one upstairs, I'm 100mm too tall. So we're going to hack it off, re-drill, rebuild. Let's do that.
And because I'm lazy, I only unscrewed one end, but it just fit back on the miter saw.
It ain't stupid if it works. That's a good clamp.
No matter how many pocket hole projects I make, I always seem to end up using mismatched thicknesses of timber, which means getting the collar set up is trickier, and the screws poke through because they're too long for the thin wood I put on the bottom. Grinder fix.
Okay, so the recut gave me a bit more stuffing around. We're about an hour and a half in. I want it to be, yeah, about that, probably 1 metre or 3 feet across, but it'll be dictated by the scraps of sheet goods that I have that are going across this thing. Can't use that. That's foam, that's my router table, that's my cutting board and foam again. It's good wood, it's marine ply, but it's a bit rough. That would take a bit more work than I think I'm willing to do today. Plus we've got this hole in the middle, which would not be ideal. I'm tempted, but no. Ooh. It's probably a bit small. And not wide enough. Ooh. Yeah, I think I found it. Oh, that's heavy. Why is it always the piece at the back? Perfect. Nice bit of melamine. Already edge banded. Excellent. So speaking of that bit of foam, it's my cutting board. Yeah, that's quite nice. Cut off those 2 bits. What'll that leave me with? Over 1 metre. Excellent. just too short. That's annoying. Take two. She's pretty good, but you need to check. That'll do, pig. Nearly lost it. Helps with the chip out. Got a whole video on cutting melamine and various other bits and pieces. Quite popular too. Check it out. You would think that the Makita vac would plug into the Makita saw, but it does not. Bugger that, put on a mask.
Well, that went well. 2 nice cuts, very clean edges thanks to the blue tape. And then the efficiency, well, turned into rushing. Remember what I said about putting away your tools?
Still good. That was lucky. The camera didn't fare as well. Now, rather than putting on the iron on, I think I'm going to use this nice little piece of offcut that I have, but because it's so thin and needs to go through the table saw, I'm going to completely tape it up to try and stop any splintering. Ooh, don't want to bow it. That's better. Can't use that, don't want to damage it. That's why we have the crap ones. So that one, I don't care if I hit. So pushing that all the way through would have been really dangerous, very thin, and I don't need all of it, so that's more than enough. Let's see what we got. Lovely. Doffing off the ends. Oh, this is bloody plywood. Ah, you mongrel. Ah, well, it'll do. I thought it was solid timber. Looks good on the outside. Happy with that. Hashtag champ for all the things. Came up a bit high there. How'd I do that?
See, Ainslee, this is why you need a block plane. So that etching came out really nice and was the only part of the project I bothered putting some finish on. Just a bit of beeswax to protect it.
Right, how are we going? We are 2 hours 20 minutes in, 40 minutes left for my 3-hour nap time block. Let's see if we can put this thing together finally. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Put everything on wheels. Alright, that's the basic idea. But I think we'll attach these upside down. Alright, how high we got? $30-something millimeter screws. So I had a tiny cleat on the end of that edge banding, which is great because it means I can line this up super easy. Helps if you screw the thing in though. Bugger me! I broke him a bit. Oh, that's a pain. Bugger. Alrighty, we could be done, but do we want a brace? I think we do. Just one straight across the back to stabilise those legs a bit. Maybe about there-ish. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be convenient. Ah, boyo. Yes. Love having scrap wood. Tape. Tape is why you put things away, because then you can find them. Oh my god, how much of a walking stereotype is that? Why did I put it up here? Put it away. 870. Yeah, twisted as... Yeah, that. Twisted as a twisted thing. So that actually wants to be out a lot. Yeah, look at that.
To save time, and because you've seen it all before, we trimmed that one down a length, drilled in the pocket holes, easy this time because they're the same thickness, but I can't resist refilming the chamfering.
They're good. Now if I was clever I'd probably lay this on the back, but I'm stubborn and I've got it standing. So I'm going to do it this way. Because why not? Fight the gravity. Did you know gravity doesn't exist? True story. Gravity is not a force. Thwacker. Oh, Mark, one for you. Check square. Holy moly, that's actually almost square. That never happens with bed slats. Ah, square enough anyway. Take it. Now something's going on there. That's slipping. Right at the very end. Let's get some screws in there quick. You'd think after all this time, I'd know how to drive a pocket hole screw. But I still suck at it.
I swear I don't usually swear this much, but why not one more? Bugger.
Ha ha ha! There we go. Bang on 3 hours. I was rushing with the camera to set it up and get that on there. She's done! She's nearly done. I'll take that as a 3-hour win. Bit of a sand upstairs. Wifey has a temporary desk until I can afford the time to make a better one. But I'll take it. It's functional and it doesn't look like shit. Well, not quite shit. Fixit fingers out. Catch you on the next nap time. See you around.
There now. Don't you just love a good old-fashioned honest project video? No gimmicks, no supercuts, no sponsors, no brands in your face. Just traditional power tool woodworking with pocket holes, and then sitting down at your new desk which you immediately stole off your wife to edit the video. Bliss.